The taller guy is the Tongbei guy. Look at him getting slapped by a guy. Here we go. Here we go. And look at that. He's hitting a little bit upwards, right? Compared to the other guy. We can actually compare the two slaps really quickly. There is a little bit of a method to this. Look at that. He says he's okay. Check out his angle. See, he does have a follow through, but look at the difference here. Look at that angle going upwards, right? In fact, it doesn't have as much of a follow through as the other guys, but it hurt more. Red sweatshirt, he's the Tongbei guy. He just got slapped by a challenger. So I don't know if that's the same shot or a second slap, but look at that. His hand seems to hurt. He slapped pretty hard, he thinks. Look at him. Look at him winding up. This is like classic Tongbei wind up, right? So being a smaller guy, he's probably rely a lot on the style. Look at that. The guy flinched, which is not allowed in slap competitions. You're supposed to minimize your flinch, right? So he's going to try again. Notice that angle again. He's flinching again. Oh, it's almost like a chop. He threw it more like a chop than anything. And the challenger is already a little bit scared. Let's see if he's going to continue. Yep, he's going to try again. Look at that. Going upwards again. Ooh. Ooh, got him. Almost like a palm technique. Okay, so we have another challenger to the smaller Tongbeiquan guy. And this guy's hitting kind of like the big guy from the first video we saw, right? Also, good follow through, but no angle. No angle downwards, upwards, or anything. So now he's like, it is my turn. Let's see if he's going to wind up again. Let's see if he's going to have the same technique. Look at that. That's the Tongbei smacking, right? Okay, here we go. He's winning the psychological warfare already. Ooh, got him. Look at that. His palms are a little looser, I noticed, right? His palms are loose. So look at this guy. Look at the challenger. The challenger's like, I'm a little dazed. I can't answer questions right now. Nice wearing mouth guards at least. Protect your teeth and kind of protect your jaw a little bit too. Jerry from Fight Commentary Breakdowns here. Is there a method to these slap competitions? That's a question I asked Darren Godfrey, a bare-knuckle and power slap person. So let's see what Darren Godfrey says.
I'm undefeated now. I'm 4-0. So
wow.
Yeah. And I haven't hit a second round yet. I've knocked every single one of them out in one slap.
Woo!
Yeah.
Do you have a special slap technique? What is the secret?
I do actually. Yeah. They call it the lean on one. So I don't do any wind ups or anything. I just weight shift and take them out.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, right, just like in regular fighting, it's all about the footwork almost. It's all about
Of course. No, it took me a while to master it, do you know what I mean? But I'm sure the technique I've got now is impeccable.
I think inevitably anyone that's trained enough will know size does matter. Let me show you what happens when the bigger Tongbei guy goes up against the smaller Tongbei guy. Okay, guys. So the smaller Tongbeiquan guy goes first against his... that was nothing. He knew that was nothing either. He knew that was nothing because he knows if the big guy slaps him, right, it's basically done. I mean, you don't have to be an expert to know that. Size matters in these things, right? Size, your neck strength, and other things. But look at this. Look at this. He knows he's dunzos. Look at this. He's so scared. All right, here we go. After stalling a little, oh my goodness, this is not going to look pretty. We all know what's going to happen. He even flinched a little, but still, actually, the way he flinched, it probably made the slap worse because he flinched into even more of an extension of the slap. The issue with the videos we have is that these challengers aren't power slappers or professional slappers. They're just challengers. So we do have to have some of these Kung Fu guys, these Tongbeiquan guys, actually step into a pro competition and see what happens, right? So this is like a to be continued. We hope we're going to see a Kung Fu challenger in one of these slap competitions. And then we're going to see if the special method and the special type of stances from Tongbei might be able to generate a very different type of slap. So to be continued, guys, to be continued. Shout out Matthew Lee. Matthew Lee mentioned this to me, so I give him credit for giving me this idea of seeing if Tongbei people have tried these slap competitions. Okay, guys, if you haven't seen my conversation with Matthew Lee, make sure to check it out. All right, guys, talk to you soon.